I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Pakistan.
Thank you, Madam President. My delegation aligns itself with the statements delivered on behalf of the Group of 77 and China, as well as the OIC and the Non-Aligned Movement. Pakistan has a long-standing and unwavering commitment to multilateralism. Guided by the purposes and principles of the Charter of the United Nations, we believe that international cooperation must rest on the pillars of sovereign equality, mutual respect, and non-interference in the internal affairs of states. Resort to unilateral economic measures stands in stark contradiction of these principles, particularly the selective application of such measures on developing countries driven by political considerations. Such measures, including the extraterritorial application of domestic laws, contravene international law, including the humanitarian and human rights obligations. Madam President, Pakistan stands in solidarity with the government and people of Cuba in their sovereign right to pursue their chosen path of development and to ensure access to essential goods such as food, medicine, and technology without restriction. The impact that the economic, financial, and commercial embargo has had on Cuba and its people is deeply concerning. In this regard, we welcome the report of the Secretary General, which documents the multidimensional impacts of the embargo. The report highlights that decades of economic, commercial, and financial embargo have imposed severe burdens on Cuba's development trajectory. The restrictions have significantly constrained the country's ability to engage in trade, access foreign investment, conduct financial and banking transactions, and import essential goods and services. As the report notes, these limitations have disrupted the normal functioning of the economy, hampered growth, and undermined the structural conditions needed for sustainable development, besides other humanitarian consequences. Madam President, such actions run counter to the letter and spirit of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. We reiterate our support for the draft resolution A/AT/L6. Adoption of this resolution year after year with overwhelming support represents the will of the international community and underlines the need for a different approach. We believe that ending the embargo is a necessary step towards enabling the Cuban people to realize their right to development and prosperity. I thank you.